Cub and Chub.
Hey there, Cub and Chubbies. This is Bear. Just wanted to let you know this episode starts with a clip that we recorded where I was getting used to the new microphone. So there's a bit of background noise. I apologize. That will only happen in the first half of the episode. The back half should be a bit better. But just wanted to give you a heads up. Thanks.
It's better because of me.
It is much better.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to try to record something out here in the live on the Virgin Voyage.
Yes, it is red and gold and glistening and beautiful. They're beautiful black men who are just walking.
I will say the diversity on this ship.
That's gorgeous.
It's nice.
It's true 50-50 / like sprawled with everybody else too.
Yeah.
Which is very nice. I am at home. I think I might be moving to Miami and cruising once a week.
You just to a full-time cruiser?
Yeah.
I mean, more than you are.
You know, every now and again somebody cruises my bed sheets.
Yeah, we're on day 2.
Yes.
Yesterday was wild.
Yesterday was it was not as hectic as I thought it was going to be. One thing that I just assume is that travel is just something that is just like unbearable and it's annoying and it's something that I just don't want to do.
Yeah.
But the way that I'm traveling now is very stressless, honestly.
And how would you say you're traveling now, Tim?
I'm just traveling with a little bit more finances. And, maybe just a little more clout, if you will.
Yeah, somebody doesn't know what the word economy means.
I don't. What's that? Who's that?
Who is she? I don't know her.
Like, the economy's down. People can't get enough pay.
That's
but
right.
as for me,
right.
all I can say is
I only speak business.
thank you, first class, for all it's done for me. That's
Yeah.
a shout out to all the black people. If you're listening, you know where that song's from.
Oh, can you tell the one white person? I'm sorry. What's it from?
It is a song called "Thank You, Lord."
Oh.
It's like tragedies are commonplace. It's like it's a slower song.
Okay.
But it's "Thank you, Lord, for all you done for me." Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's an oldie but a goodie.
An oldie but a goodie.
When you're in first class, the Lord has done mighty great things.
Can we talk about how I've been treated like a second-class citizen getting on the ship, and you were treated like
I've been treated normally. So I've been treated like white people be treated in real life. I've been helped. I have been adorned.
Yeah.
I have been
You've been treated like the princess you are.
pleasantly pleased along the way.
Yeah.
And I have seen you.
You're told go that way.
Yeah, go that way. Do what you need to do.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you.
And make sure you bathe. Right?
make sure you bathe, plebeian.
Get your legs.
Get your legs on the way out, slut. No, there was this funny moment when me and Tim were getting on the ship where we were getting helped and checked in, and they were giving us our wristbands that kind of control how we get into everything and pay for stuff. And we came away from it, and my wristband to this day, 24 hours later, is still not really cooperating with me.
It has not.
Tim got
wavered.
help. Tim got service. They put it on him.
Yes, I got serviced for sure.
My lady came up, she dangled it in front of me. She said,
"Here,
you can put this on. They'll help." She said they'll help you over there somewhere.
Exactly.
And I was like, okay, ma'am, thank you.
She said, "I'm not for that.
I'm not for it."
She said, "Sweetie, you've had 450 years. You can."
You can figure this one out.
You'll get this. But me, my guy, first of all, it was a guy. He was beautiful. He looked me directly in my eyes and was like, "Is this your first time?" And I was like, "Yes."
Yeah.
And he said, "Give me your hand." And I was like, "Is he about to kiss my hand?"
Yes, sir.
And instead, he, placed this lovely little bracelet thing, and he was like, it's waterproof. He's like, you can keep it on at all times. You're gonna need it for everything. And I was like, thank you so much. And he was like, you're gonna go right there. You see right there. And he pointed me directly where I needed to go. It was very nice.
It's the dream.
And also, like before even that moment we got in, I was maybe 15 minutes after your entrance you were supposed to do.
Yeah.
But I got in at the same time.
They were like, "Yeah, you come on in too."
I was like, wow, life is good. You know,
like, yeah.
Maybe this is where I'm supposed to be.
I think
like,
you found your place.
Maybe I'm not supposed to be in America. I'm supposed to be on the water.
In the water, out in the open sea.
Yeah. International water.
International, baby.
That's where I'm supposed to. That's where the black people are. That's where my
it's generation where a lot of them are. Again,
right there. Walking up.
Walking up. Doing their thing.
Walking everywhere. They're just
so good.
Enjoying. My type of people.
Oh, yeah.
I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, we went to, what did we do last night? We went to a restaurant called Razzle Dazzle.
Yes.
Which is supposed to be like their vegetarian, vegan forward restaurant.
Yeah.
And I think we both kind of walked away like, okay.
It was very much 6.75 out of 10.
Yeah. Yeah.
It didn't razzle me. It didn't dazzle me.
Yeah.
But it was food.
It was food. It wasn't terrible.
Yeah.
It was mostly bland to good.
I think the razzle dazzle part of it was that they wanted to dress everything up.
They were trying to make the veggies fancy.
Yeah.
And some of it was in vain.
I was like, there were some carrots with some like au jus, whatever you call it. Like
they put this white foam, probably egg protein foam, around the carrots.
And it just looked like the carrots were in a swell of a wave. I don't understand.
It was very
and there was no point to it because the carrots had no flavor.
No, they did all that and there was no salt.
Yeah.
Not an ounce of salt.
No.
It was ridiculous.
No salt, no Lorries, no no paprika.
No.
None of that.
It was a very weird way to dress up something and give it almost no flavor.
Not almost. There was nothing.
It was so weird.
I was like, what a way to give you nothing. Like,
but then on the flip side, you had a really good seafood dish that was pretty tasty.
I had it was swordfish? Something fish.
Yeah.
Snapper. That's what it was.
Snapper wrapped in cabbage.
Wrapped in cabbage. I love cabbage. And it was delicious. We also had these beets. Things.
The beet dumplings.
Yeah, they were pretty good.
Those weren't bad. My gochujang cauliflower, Nashville hot cauliflower.
Oh, okay.
I liked those. Those were exactly what I thought they would be. And I was like, oh, okay.
I thought it was going to be a little more. I thought, like, for the restaurants to be, well, this restaurant in particular, we don't know yet about any other.
We won't have the one,
For it to be named Razzle Dazzle and it don't have no dazzle or razzle at all, compared to the other foods that are 24 hours.
That's right. We've been going into the galley, which is like their 24. Most cruises have like an open food court buffet thing, which they don't do here. They have the galley, which is just like an open all day kind of like walk up and grab what you want thing. And everything there has been solid.
I got some hash browns this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Delicious. So much flavor, so much season. I was like, this is amazing. Yeah. Why isn't the Razzle Dazzle feeling like this?
A lot of the people I've read things on, Razzle Dazzle is probably their least favorite, but a lot of them are also like not vegan and vegetarian, so a lot of that is biased. But then we went there and it's like it's still probably not going to be our favorite.
But you know what? Let's talk about like catering to vegans and vegetarians.
Sure.
Because just because we don't necessarily eat meat doesn't mean we don't like seasoning. And seasonings are plants.
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah.
Like paprika is a plant.
Throw me some Italian seasoning on almost anything.
Yeah. Oregano, like salt from the sea.
Black pepper, white pepper, any pepper. Just throw it in
there. Peppers are plants.
Yes.
So what? I don't understand why we get unseasoned vegetables.
It's a very weird concept.
I'm like, why are we getting tubers with no like salt and pepper? Right. Why are we getting like root vegetables with no olive oil?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's. I was very weirded out to get bland food at the upscale restaurant.
Exactly. But you know what? Honestly, if you think about it, all the upscale restaurants and stuff, generally are catered to rich people, and rich people just don't have taste.
This is also true. And they're also, the other thing is that they're trying to cater to everybody, even in the upscale setting.
Yeah.
So you can't make it too spicy. You can't give it too much. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So there's also, where they're trying to meet that in the middle. I will say the drinks we had, for the most part, my drinks were pretty good last night.
Yeah, it was, but they were already drinks that they just made a twist.
Yeah, you got the old fashioned with a cinnamon stick.
Yeah.
I had some kind of strawberry vodka drink that was very good. I love a fruity drink.
And then we had some sort of horchata, like...
They had a sweet drink for the dessert that wasn't our thing, but wasn't bad.
No, it was not bad. It was very much... girls, do you remember the rainbow party at church? And we had the sherbet punch. It was that.
It was very
with
much
a flower in it. And I was like, y'all not gonna steal from the black church like this.
We made friends with a Mississippi couple.
We did. Yeah. They were very sweet.
They were very cute. I like that.
We talked.
I threw a little shade at first, and I felt bad.
God.
Oh no. Tim's admiring the fitness scene. There's a running track.
Yes, there's a running track with beautiful black men on occasion that are just running about.
They're just having a blast.
Beautiful. And there's also white women too. But
if that's your thing.
That's for Bear. But
sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't.
Sometimes you can't. No.
So yeah, it was nice. We met some people. Everybody's been like, I haven't met any jerks yet, which is nice. Having like run into me like, oh.
But we also weren't out super late, so like nobody was drunk enough to be a jerk.
So let's talk about this. I was riding Prince Zanny last night, and I
was wondering when it was gonna wear off.
I think I took it early enough for my flights. Yeah. But I was dealing with the quote unquote hangover of that here, and then we drank. I had a few drinks in the afternoon.
Oh, and no, that just really that's the point.
Like, yeah, and I think that with Prince Annie, I was like, girl.
See, I'll be forgetting because I don't do drugs, so like it's just. Yeah.
I do.
You know what I do drugs? I do like black seed oil.
Yes.
I do, like omega-3 fatty acids.
You're taking shots of Evo.
Yeah. I'm that. I'm that girl.
I take pharmaceuticals.
Yeah.
These bitches have been working in
illegally.
I took one for my first flight, and I was like, that's cool. But then my second flight was kind of long, so I took another one. And I got off that flight floating. Yeah. Tim saw my eyes. He was like,
I was like, oh, this bitch
he's gone.
He's
So needless to say, Bear slept 11 hours last night. It was amazing.
Okay, but I will say this, like, I also slept very, very well.
I was going to ask you how that was,
Like, the boat is amazing to sleep with. Because water, rain, all these things help us sleep, right?
Yeah.
But then, like, when I got up and, like, I stood up, I felt this.
Oh, did you hit the ocean? The motion?
Yeah, but it didn't, like, make me upset or anything. Like, it didn't upset my stomach or anything like that.
I haven't felt it yet.
Oh, I feel it.
And I think it's because I'm, like, purposely trying not to tune into it.
When I stand, I go, whoop. I feel it, and I'm like, it's actually cool to me because I like water. I like being in water and stuff like that.
Yeah,
not that you would know because I rarely get in pools, but
I had it's when I know I'm trying to balance things. Mm-hmm. I had a moment when I was holding the breakfast sandwich and my drink, and I was going to sit down at the table, and I looked outside and I saw the waves going by, and there was something about realizing that I realized we were moving, even though I didn't feel we were moving.
That was me yesterday.
And then I was holding stuff, trying not to like drop it. Oh. And all of a sudden, my brain's like, "You sit down right now.
Sit your
prone to accident ass down."
Not you prone to accident.
Oh my god. Well, Tim, we're getting ready to do brunch.
We are about to get drunk again.
That's right, round 2 at 9:00 in the morning. But yeah, so far so good, I'd say.
You know what? I'll give it a 9 out of 10. Exante the food from Razzle and Dazzle, which did not razzle or dazzle us.
Right.
It's a 9.
Yeah. I'm happy with it. So,
and I'm feeling the beam of the sun.
Oh yeah, we're getting
telling
it right
us
now.
it's time to go.
Time to go. Time to get inside. Time to cool off. But yeah, we'll check back in with you guys soon. Okay. Tim,
hi.
How you doing?
Well, I'm 2 days in.
2 days in, we're feeling it. We're getting into our groove.
Very that.
Welcome to Virgin Voyages.
I feel virginal.
Ooh, vaginal. Vaginal? That's not right.
I think vaginal.
Yeah.
But it's untouched.
Oh.
Untouched. Yeah, like shout out to the Veronicas.
Shout out to Veronicas. Tim, let's talk about day 2. So we had a pretty good breakfast, I'd say.
Yeah.
It was fine. At the wake.
The wake was cute. It was giving pretty like standard.
Pretty standard?
Yeah, like I didn't hate it. Like the potatoes were potatoes. They didn't have any seasoning.
The potatoes were in season. My avocado Benny I liked. I like my avocado Benny with spinach.
It was fine. It had radicchio on it, and I was like, okay. I could have used. I like a tang, so I could have used like a whole lime.
Sure. Yeah.
But I mean that was on me to ask.
No,
so
it's okay.
I did not. And the salt that was used, per me, it was beneficial.
We did have the salt. Yeah, a little salt and pepper.
Yeah, I'm finding that like rich people food is, very bland.
When they have to make it for all, they pull back really hard.
Yeah, it's very conservative, if you will.
Yeah. I'm not hating any of the food. I'm just kind of like...
No, it's just food.
It's just food.
But I will say the food that is for... The real food that is for everybody is seasoned.
Yeah, so what they call the galley, which is their public space, where people can just walk up and order. The food's been great. I had a great burger.
Yeah, like
the sushi's been fun.
The little breakfast that I had, seasoned down. Eggs, frittata. It was a white egg white frittata.
Yep,
that was seasoned.
Yeah,
and like not just pepper. Like it felt like there was garlic powder and things in there.
Yeah.
So like I was very impressed with that. And then considering it's literally for everybody that's in the ship, it's a little odd that like these places that we're going specifically,
the nicer sit down restaurants are like kind of okay.
Yeah, it's just like okay, well maybe I should just
go to the
stick
galley
with the galley.
Yeah, there's also all the bars that also have food that we haven't really done yet.
Yeah,
like there's that spot that does the Greek little samplers that you can get like shrimp and all this kind of hummus and stuff. That would be kind of cool. But
ooh, I love a hummus.
Yeah, I might have to give that a shot.
Delish. I hope it's got pita.
Ooh, maybe. Yeah, we'll have to go check it out.
Because the bread boy is amazing.
Pita.
Shout out to Pita.
Shout out to Pita. So breakfast was fine. We met a very nice pasty couple.
Yes, we met. I don't know their names.
We didn't, and they remembered ours. She got us back.
Yeah, because I guess I'm unforgettable.
Unforgettable.
Yeah. That's what I am. Yes, true.
But they were very sweet. She was very sharing and telling us everything about their lives, which was fine.
Told us everything. She's a traveler.
She is.
And she let us know in that sort of way.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm a traveler. And I'm like, okay, girl, that's fine.
Good for you. Yeah, she's like, we usually do this, but we're trying this one for different. And so, okay.
I'm like, I work for a living.
So, that's right, yeah, this is a treat for us.
Can't relate. Like
her salt and pepper husband was very, very kind, very gentle,
very nice. I touched him.
Yeah,
and he was okay with that.
Yeah,
I was just like, giving pineapple. Yeah,
little tang, if you will.
It's giving like she goes to bed, and he might be a little different later on.
Now we also were sat on the other side of us were some gays.
Yes,
who have come into play like. Just so you guys know, a little production behind the scenes, we're recording this the day after day 2, and we have seen both of these people multiple times since breakfast yesterday.
Which is good for me. Like, I like to, revisit relationships from time to time.
You can make friends with anybody. Everybody
and
we have sat down next to.
I don't,
They come to you. Yeah. They come to you.
I don't speak first. Not, and I don't mean that in a I don't speak first type of thing.
Yeah.
But like I leave people alone until they want to be known as like a factor in my life.
Yeah.
So,
and they know immediately. They're like,
yeah.
what is your name? Let me talk to you.
Like, I don't know if it's like some sort of like aura or Mayari that I give.
Yeah.
But yeah, they tend to want to talk or get something that they need. Like, I met this other woman who was a solo traveler yesterday when you got up, and she was just like, "Oh my god, these ribs are amazing!" And I was like, "Girl, I don't have a rib on my plate. I don't have anything, but I guess you just want to talk. So let's go."
Yeah.
And she was like, "Yeah, I want some more, but I'm like, girl, you on vacation? Calories don't count. Like,
yeah, just do you."
And she was like, "Oh, well, I think I'm gonna go get someone." And I was like, "You know what? I will keep your table for you."
Oh, look at you!
And did, because there was a white lady that came up
trying to take
and thought she was gonna take it. I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, "You can sit over here with the rest of the poors." I was like, "You won't be sitting
not the rest of the poors
where we are." And she was like, "Oh my god, you saved my seat." And I was like, "Yeah, girl, you thought I was lying?" So she was very grateful for that. And then the white lady turned around and was like, "I'm glad you saved her seat. Maybe you can save mine." I was like, "If I'm here,
oh my god,
I won't be saving her seat."
Won't be saving her seat. Well, then we had some fun pool time. Went and saw all the nice, sexy people out by the pool.
Yes, I saw my boyfriend twin. Yeah, I was very excited to meet the.
Wait, did you see him after lunch?
No, I saw him at the pool, and then we saw him at test.
Oh, gotcha!
So I saw him
I didn't know you clocked him before. Okay.
Oh no! Remember, I pointed.
I missed him the first time. I remember seeing him at test. Yeah.
Oh, I have seen him 3 times at this point.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's what I would be at the true 26, whatever you feel that is. And
he's a cutie patootie.
He's very cute, and his love of his life is fine, I guess.
We had a nice little slutty photo shoot at lunch.
We did.
Post breakfast or whatever we did. Got some sun. Got some spirits.
Yes, lots of spirits.
So many spirits.
I'm finding that I'm not a sugar girl anymore.
Yeah, you've gotten a couple sweet drinks where you're like,
I'm like, ooh, girl, I need some water.
You're really digging the vodka soaks.
Yeah. And I always thought that was like people who were trying to like stay thin or whatever, but I'm really finding it to be like just what I need. Like
it's just refreshing.
Like, I don't know, soda water, good, great, amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm enjoying that. I'm finding that new in my life. I'm finding that new, like, I'm coming to a time in my life where I'm just gonna have to like retry things.
Yeah.
Like when the man put the olives in the salad, I almost was like, "No, can you redo the salad?" Because I hate olives. But I was like, you know what? I haven't tried olives in years, so let's try it.
How are we feeling about olives now?
No, absolutely, still not there.
Still not that girl.
Still not that girl. I'm not Grecian.
Not the doll. Yeah.
No. Kamala who?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not that girl. But it was nice for me to try.
Yeah. So we got through another lunch with the galley again. We had to take care of our sushi love. Got some good noodles. Got some noodles that were very good.
Yes.
But then, Tim, probably like one of the highlights of the cruise for me was we were in the room we're in now.
Yes,
and we had a little private karaoke session.
We did. If you guys saw us on live,
that's right. We went live on our Cub and Chub TikTok.
Yes, the purple room, the royal purple room.
That's right.
Where we graced this space with our voices.
Yeah.
And I will say one thing, Bear, your voice has not changed.
Aww.
It is gorgeous. It is just a beautiful like sound, melodious sound every time.
Thank you.
I cannot say the same for myself. It has changed. It has morphed. But it has evolved.
But you yourself are also a chameleon. Like, you can really jump in. You can find the harmony anywhere. We were doing songs you would never sang before yesterday. You're just like, here it is. I'm like, yep.
Child, the same thing on Key West. I was just like, I ain't never heard this. Like, I have never heard this song in its entirety.
Oh, yeah.
I have only heard like 2 or 3 of the actual words. But we're here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved it. I've never done the private room karaoke thing before.
Yeah.
This has been fun.
I've only done it once, and it was with way too many people.
Oh, yeah. Was that in DC?
Yeah. No. It was actually in Charlotte.
Oh, okay.
I went for a friend's birthday, and it was just like, it was just too many people for the little room we were in.
Yeah.
And I had just drove all the way down there. So I was from the car to the karaoke spot, and then people were like, sing.
Yeah.
And I was like, I just drove 7 hours from DC.
Right.
But sure. And, the things people are like, oh, clap, 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 praise, praise, praise. And I'm just like, I'm exhausted. I need a drink.
Well, we got some more karaoke in us. We'll talk about that shortly.
Yeah.
After our private room, we went and saw the diva herself, Miss Caricature.
Yes.
The resident drag queen on the cruise ship.
We love Cara. Hi, Cara.
Hi, Cara. Beautiful, gorgeous. She did a 90-minute, or maybe it was 60-minute, like an hour show yesterday with a bunch of dancers called Around the World. That was really cute. And
it was more like around like Atlantic.
Yeah, they didn't go too far around the world.
Yeah.
But it was really, really cute. The show was great. It was just edgy enough because it's adult only.
Yes.
And so even the ladies that were clutching their pearls were like, oh, but it wasn't, it wasn't anything
I love
wild.
that she cussed because we're adults.
Yeah. She was really, really great.
Yeah.
I freaked out a few staff members with my wine glass.
Got stopped. Quite a few.
Got stopped, was it 2 or 3 times?
Like, they knew they were clocking you.
Yeah.
Like, they just knew they were like, we about to, like, get this.
We gotta go get this guy. So you're not allowed to bring glassware into the theater.
Because they're drunk.
Because drunk, and you don't want people dropping and breaking glass everywhere. But I brought from home my plastic wine glass. Thank you, Al.
She's prepared.
So that I could carry my own personal wine, which you can bring onto the cruise. You can bring up to 2 bottles of wine. Little hint for you guys. So on the way to the theater, I've just had my bottle of wine in my bag and was filling up my plastic glass. Twice got stopped and like, so you're going to have to dump we don't allow glass in the theater. You're going to have to dump this into a plastic cup. I'm like, it's plastic. And I hit it with my fingernail. Everybody was like,
they
like it was
lost
magic.
Their shit. They were like,
oh, that looks like glass. I'm like, oh, yeah, it's Wegmans. It's very top of the line.
I mean, Wegmans is expensive, honey.
It's a Weggies, baby.
Yeah.
So that was fun. So I got stopped multiple times on the way to that show. Like, please empty that. I'm like, it's plastic, I promise. They're like, oh.
And they're like, wow.
Magic, baby.
Way to be prepared.
So we did, we went and saw the show. That was great. You found a couple boyfriends in that show.
I did.
Yeah,
I did.
They're cuties.
The dancers that I then saw at the next karaoke spot that we went to.
So then after the drag show, well, the drag kind of theater show, we did the test kitchen, which I thought overall I enjoyed that dinner. I enjoyed the food, but I got a beef thing that I don't usually eat beef, and the beef was very good.
Yeah.
The test kitchen is known for doing experimental food, so they're trying to like go like cross boundaries and do weird stuff and like push taste palettes and things of that nature.
They're trying to go the distance.
Yeah, the mushroom pate I thought was delicious with the
mushroom pate was very good.
Thought that was very good. The egg dish with the peas in the smoke was bland, but I ate it all. That's protein. Whatever.
I will never again have it, but it was something that I had.
It was something, interesting. Yeah. There was a scallop dish.
Yes.
That I thought was very good, but it came with chicken stock, so I think you did it dry.
No, yeah. So it was I like scallops, so it was fine. Like, had they put some butter on it, it would have been even better.
Sure, yeah. Could have used a little bit more.
And like maybe some lemon salt.
Something, to give it a little tang.
Yeah. Now I'm acting like that black girl. Like,
let's get to her. So then came the main dish. I got the beef, which was it's by far the best beef dish I've ever had. You got a cauliflower, like a pickled cauliflower tart?
It was like a cauliflower pickled tart. It was good. It had pickled zucchini, pickled cauliflower, and then also it had one big flower of cauli. that was like buttered.
Oh, I
and like a little salted. Mm-hmm. And then like there was another, I think it was some sort of root vegetable underneath.
Oh, okay.
And then it was the tart portion, and it was good.
Yeah, I thought for having to have some option for people, I was like, that wasn't bad.
I'm used to vegan options being kind of flavorless, and this one had flavor, so yeah, I was very okay with that. Yeah.
And then they had two desserts, a blue cheese ice cream, which nobody around us enjoyed.
I don't think anybody has enjoyed yet.
Yeah, we've heard about it, but only because we were talking about how much they don't like it.
Listen, the Voyage listeners, comment down below if you
did anybody
enjoy
like
that.
Yeah. I'd be curious to see if Al likes blue cheese dressing in general. He's a Buffalo.
I like blue cheese dressing.
And I like blue cheese crumbles in like salads and stuff.
I do.
But the after flavor of an ice cream and blue cheese, I just wasn't.
It was just the problem. I think the problem was that it was most of the time blue cheese is like a flavor in something else.
Right. And
this was the main show.
Yeah.
And so I think you kind of have to just love blue cheese.
Right. Yeah.
And if you don't absolutely love it, then it's just too much.
Yeah, it's not for you. Yeah. And then they had a good chocolate dessert, but it was very rich and very decadent. I don't think you finished.
Very rich. I got the middle part of it because it wasn't as thick.
Heavy. Yeah.
Like it just felt.
Yeah. It's one of those things if you think of like Death by Chocolate, anything that they do, it's like just very chocolatey, very rich. Yeah.
And I usually love like chocolate. Mm-hmm. But this one, I don't know if it was just like you know what I don't like? Mm-hmm. I don't like Jell-O chocolate pudding.
Oh, okay.
I don't like that, and like it felt like a thicker version of that.
Gotcha.
So I was just like, no thanks.
Yeah, maybe not.
But yeah.
So Death's Kitchen was fine.
Mm-hmm,
our the lady to our right was having a moment.
She spoke volumes.
Yeah.
For what happens when any American gets a little privilege.
Yeah, she was feeling it that day.
Yeah, it was very clear that she was a food critic of some sort. She's not for real, but like she wanted to be that day. Yeah. And she was making remarks that were unnecessary.
Yeah, just him and Han about everything.
Yeah, I'm like
she made a comment about your vegetarianism and whether you were or not because you had the raw salmon.
And I'm like, girl. Also, I don't give a fuck about a label anyway. Right. So, I'm eating fish right now because I knew I was coming on this trip. Mm-hmm. So I've been eating it for like the past 2-3 months in preparation for this trip.
Well, yeah, she wanted to know what your label was, so then later she can make the comment about how you're missing out.
Yeah,
because you didn't do the beef.
Yeah,
because if you just don't understand on a molecular level.
And I'm like, but do you understand on a health level, like a healthcare level, that I cut up like bodies and meats all day? So I'm good with this like shank.
Yeah, she's the only person we've encountered so far, I think, that's like been like exceptionally judgy.
But I think,
like, oh, okay, well,
I think also she just wanted to have a good time, and maybe that she needed that like.
Maybe, but if she wants to have a good time, I did not get a sense she was having a good time with anything. She just had a judgy.
I will say her friend though was actually a good time.
Her friend was great.
Yeah.
The quiet one just been like, ugh.
And she was like, "This bitch is doing too much."
Too much.
And a lot of times I see Bear looking at me at the same time, so I'm like, you know what? I've seen this look before, so I understand she needs to pipe down, and it is what it is. Mm-hmm.
Well, anyway, and then what did we do after dinner? Oh, we did round 2 karaoke.
We did. So, and it was a special night.
It was a special night. So it was Scarlet Night, which is like their big party on the ship where everybody dresses in red. Mm-hmm. And Lady in Red. See, this karaoke room's ringing out of you.
Yeah.
But they do like these little parties around the ship where everybody gathers around and they're drinking and everything's like the lights are red and the crew is dancing and all this fun stuff. But I saw that there was going to be karaoke with the diva.
Yes.
With the drag queen from the drag show. Mm-hmm. I was like, Tim, I want to do that. Please, let's go do that. And you're like, sure. So we went down and grabbed a table and it was very McAdoo's vibes. It was like small and enclosed, and you could tell everybody who was there just wanted. It was funny, like there were so many people there that I thought wanted to sing.
Yeah,
but when the sign up came up, there was like 10 to 15 people that signed up.
Same thing when I got there. It wasn't a lot of people.
No, they weren't. Not everybody was rushing to sing. They just wanted to be a part of it.
Yeah.
So and they probably really liked the drag queen too because she was great.
Not to mention, like, the people who were singing for the most part were pretty good singers.
Yeah, it was a good batch of people. You could tell it was people who enjoy singing,
and they knew that they could sing.
Yeah, that's right. Let's get this lined up. So I did my go-to. I did Somebody to Love.
Yes.
Which had a blast.
And everybody loved it. Everybody was singing it.
Yeah, they got to sing during the chorus, which was a lot of fun. Mm-hmm. You did At Last, a classic staple of yours.
I did.
Everybody loved it. I got some video of that. Check my Insta or the Cub and Chub Insta if you want to see that.
Yes. It was. I did the best I could.
We had Cutie Patootie, Too Good for School, do All of Me.
Listen, that little boy could have got
Seth MacFarlane Part 2
in between me for that one song only.
Yeah, only that one.
I'm not interested in him after he sings that song.
No.
But especially, like, we saw him today, and he looked like...
Who are you? Yeah.
He looked like, oh my God, like, stay away from my white man. Yeah. And I was like, girl, I don't want your white man.
It's not like that. But I did really appreciate, so the thing I remember from him is he had a very pretty voice.
Yes.
And when he would do the chorus to All of Me instead of where John Legend does the falsetto. Yeah. He went full chest voice.
Yeah.
Oh, and it was really good. And then he did his the whistle notes at the end.
Yeah.
Bitch went 2 octaves up. I'm like, this motherfucker. It was really good.
You know, if you get trained, you can do the thing.
You can do it all.
Unlike me.
You can do it all.
It's just
baby.
Bonnie.
Like, you got a fan yesterday. She wants you to come to her place in Florida and get recorded. She attacked you at the show.
And no. So this is the thing. Like, after I talked to her a little bit more, it was very apparent that, like, she's recording from her house and she just wants to hear more from me. More than, like, her actually wanting to, like, do something with me. So she was more like a support thing, which is cool.
Yeah.
She
loved you.
Yeah.
And her husband, boyfriend, is stroking last night.
Yeah.
So cute.
And I wouldn't be opposed to seeing him stroke someone.
No, I'm down.
He's cute.
Yeah, I'm on board. Get it? Anyway. And then after karaoke, we went to the Scarlet pool party.
Yes.
Went up to
Kara
the top
was
deck.
there as well.
Kara was there with her cute seaman, whoever that was.
Oh my God. Hi. Listen, Kara, whoever is your hype man.
Yeah. I didn't see the front of him, but I saw the back of him, and he was giving me somebody that you would like vibes.
Yeah, and I like, although he's a little short,
he's a shawty,
which it is what it is. Like, you're only gonna get 80%. So, like, let him know that I'm available. She does follow me, so I know. Let him know that I am available fully.
Yeah.
And always. And that I'm willing to entertain.
Willing and able.
More than able. Like, you know, I can do my stretches. I know he's a dancer, so
he is. Well, that's day 2, Tim. Anything else you wanna?
No. I think that's about it. Like, other than, you know, people exerting their short privileges. Yeah. Like, I just want people to understand the 6'2" and above lifestyle is different.
It is.
And if you actually care, like, a lot of these girls are like, I'm tall and that's my personality. I'm not that girl.
Yeah.
So I am mindful of the spaces I occupy. I'm mindful of the spaces that, like, other people occupy as well. Maybe that's also a black thing, but, like, when I don't want to be in front of anybody, I don't want to get in anybody's, like, I can soak up a spotlight. So, like, when somebody's singing or whatever, I'm going to stop. I'm not going to like go in or whatnot because people are going to pay attention to me. I'm 6'4". Like I don't want the attention to be off of whatever they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
I want them to get their moment, you know, clap, clap, claps, and while people are clapping, I'll just swoop in. Or, you know, or even like moments when it's a big crowd. I could be a bull and just like get the fuck out of my way. Mm-hmm. But I choose not to be. Mm-hmm. I choose to be like just mindful of the space that I like move through. And it's easier for, you know, shorter and smaller people to like just keep moving and whatnot. Yeah. But know that is a privilege, and that some of us, I can't speak for everybody that's tall, we actually care about everybody else's experience that they're having, and we want you guys to have a good time. Nice. So yeah, that's me. And you know, I love everybody equally, short, tall, slim, not so much. You know,
do you want to do what's making us live this week?
Sure. What's making me live this week is the Black Mermaid on the Valiant Lady.
Yeah.
Yes. She is holding up virginity. She's holding up, you know, everybody on this boat, and she's doing it damn well. And I appreciate her so much. Thank you, girl.
Thank you. You know, what's making me live, and he's going to come up again in our day 3 wrap up. Mm-hmm. Alvin.
Oh
Simon,
my God,
Theodore, yeah,
Alvin, he
cutie patootie, just the light of the party of the party of 3, because it was just the 3 of us.
It was just me, you, and Alvin.
We'll get into details for the wrap up tomorrow. But Alvin, we're thinking of you. Thank you so much.
Yes,
you made our day.
We love you.
You made our day, and you made me drunk off one drink.
Yeah,
mother.
Well, was it one drink or just an endless?
I charged for one drink. Jesus Christ.
Like, how many does did he actually pour?
Yeah,
though?
I think I'm good for the day. That was 11 a.m. I'm like, Jesus, Alvin.
And I'm sure he was like, I'm not washing more than one dish. So.
Yeah, he's like, nope, we're just going to keep filling this up. Alvin, thank you so much. Tim, as always.
Yes.
Oh, people can find us. Where can they find us?
You can find us anywhere you can find chipmunks.
Hey.
You can find them on any island, on anywhere in the US of A. But you can mostly and importantly find us at cubandchub.com.
That's right, cubandchub.com, where you can find us, you can stream us, you can buy our merchandise. You can also send us an email at wearecubandchub@gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you.
Yes.
Yeah, on the next episode, we'll wrap up day 3 and 4. Yeah, as always, Tim. Love you, baby.
I love you more.
Talk to you guys later. Bye.
I love cruising.